If you just stumbled across the channel, it's probably because somebody hit that like button before. And for those of you who hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Been a long time since I lost a trade. Ooh, yeah. Crypto screaming, gotta block and roll, babe. Been a long time since I mined that gold. Hash rate whales, it's a tale untold. Flip the moons, not to scamming lies. While it's stacked, but the FUD still flies. Oh, baby, stake it high, feel the groove. Charts ignite, got the green to prove. Bull runs how I'm breaking free. Crypto souls calling me. Block and roll, block and roll. Holding tight, blockchain's my soul. Block and roll, block and roll. Game so wild, I lost control. Been a long time since the dip sank low. All the crash, watch the fire grow. Run, pull, fade, I shake 'em down. Gas fees raw, still I wear the crown. Oh, darling, lock that key, hear the call. Whales can't break me, I'm standing tall. Moon's a siren, long road ahead. Crypto's whale keeps me fed. Block and roll, block and roll. Holding tight, blockchain's my soul. Block and roll, game so wild I've lost control. Change my soul. Block and roll, block and roll. Game so wild I've lost control. Been a long time since I lost the trade. Crypto screaming, gotta block and roll, babe. Block and roll, block and roll. They gathered round the screen, eyes on the monitor bright. They're waiting for the turkey to stream day or night. With Fibonacci lines and trend lines bold, they're ready to learn their crypto wealth to unfold. Here they come to watch the turkey. Oh yeah, yeah, here come the turkey. Yeah, you know he's gonna call it right. No, 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 he gonna call it right. Watch the turkey, oh yeah, yeah, here come the turkey, yeah. You know he's gonna call it right, no, 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 he gonna call it right. I see my viewers, they're a curious breed. They're searching for the next big fortunes to read. They're clicking on the turkey, their hearts beating fast. They're ready to ride the waves, their crypto portfolios to amass. Here they come to watch the turkey. Oh, yeah. Yeah, here come the turkey, yeah. You know he's gonna call it right. No, 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 he gonna call it right. Here they come to watch the turkey. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, here come the turkey, yeah. You know he's gonna call it right. No, 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 he gonna call it right.
You scared everyone off, Sean. They ran away. Was it too much cowbell?
Electric lights, neon bright, wallets stacked in sleepless nights, dreams of futures so electric, crypto world got us eclectic. Money moves fast and wild, surfing waves like a digital child. West Coast vibes in every trade, no regrets with the past we've made. Number go up, 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 chasing dreams won't stop, 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 stop. For a thrill to the top, top, top. Number go up, up, up. Number go up, up, up. In the dark, charts do glisten, whispers in the trades we listen. Eerie
Check, 1, 2, 1, 2.
from the ether's edge, building empires on text pledge. 100 miles with sleepless eyes, crypto land where fortune lies. Electric rhythm beats in sync, every gain is a winsome link. Number go up, 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 chasing dreams won't stop, 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 stop. Euphoric thrill to the top, top, top. Number go up, up.
Ladies and gentlemen, the only turkey-faced analyst charting crypto on YouTube at this present moment in time. Road Dog. Oh, you waiting on me? Oh, gosh darn it. Sorry, I got.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Welcome to Late Night Crypto with Road Dog. Glad to have you here. Doing a little bit of an early stream. I don't know, it's just a lot of excitement going on out here, and I might actually get to sleep tonight a little bit earlier. Not have to be all up looking into the charts. It'd be nice to rest easy a little bit. Nice little green day. We expected something like this to kind of happen. We were over here. Now, right now, this is probably what you guys are looking at right now. This is the 1 minute chart. Shame on you. You're getting all caught up in them details right there. Best thing to do is kind of zoom out a little bit. Let me show you what that looks like. 15 minute. Oh man. Ooh, look at all that. What's all this stuff? This is a bunch of noise we were doing. 15 minute. 200 moving average is down here to 87. Wow, man. Carol, look how we just jumped over all those. That's kind of cool. We're just kind of backtracking right now. Maybe I should get to let me get to a cleaner chart. Is there such a thing? Do I own such a thing? And we remember where we here's a clearer chart. This is actually, yeah, this is more where we want to see anyway. Let's go ahead. You know, let's just slightly, we're going through a little withdrawal here for some of you. I know, just zooming out, it's kind of new for some of you, right? But we'll back our way into it, okay? Just bear with me, okay? Just stay with me, hang with me. I'm going to take get all the confusing rainbow colors off. Okay, backing out a little bit more, kind of see. That looks cool. Are we ready to moon? Hold on. Let's great day today. Hey, you may tap your. Just hang with me. Hang with me, baby. All right. We're going to zoom out to. Hold on. Ooh, that was a big step. I know that was a big step for you. I know. Right. Okay, we're 12-hour chart right now. 12. Okay. Now I'm going to go to the daily. It's going to just be a little bit different. Okay. All right. Now let's go to the weekly. Let's just zoom all the way out. Okay. So we're starting a new week. Let's see what we got. Okay. Now let me see if I can. I don't want to mess this chart up because I was teaching off of that one. Here's one I don't give a crap about. Okay. I guess remove them. We can always put them back, right? Analysis is always changing. I don't ever save this stuff. On the weekly, ladies and gentlemen, says the techie. 21 moving average here on the weekly. We got a candle that's holding that right now. Let me go over to the Christmas tree candles because we're on the Heikin-Ashi candles. It takes a lot of the noise out. Particularly good for trend and pattern traders. It really takes the noise out. We got to the Christmas tree candles here, and this was our weekly candle we just got through. All right. That was a nice push back up. That is a lot of buy pressure right there on the weekly candle close. This is our new one. We just started this one. We're starting to go down already. If you hadn't noticed, we're kind of... We'll get to it. Hold on. Are you paying yourself? The plan that we've been talking about over the last bit was we pay ourselves on the way up, not trying to chase. We tried to buy when it was hard to buy and get situated when it was painful. And then we should be getting paid right now, right? That's the game plan. All right. Hey, bear with me. Hang with me. Hello, everybody. If I hadn't said that, I'm just kind of excited. Bear with me. I will get to the chat and we'll say hello to everybody. I promise. But right now, the turkey's got to ramble. Ramble on. Turkey says, this turkey face is really starting to adapt, or my personality's starting to adapt to the thing. Let me tell you what I got in plan. We're going to check out this. We're also going to look at a few strategies that may be in play. I think that's the best thing for us to do right now because a lot of retail is starting to FOMO in, chasing the green candles on everything right now. And I know there's some great news coming out. Trump pumped my crypto bags. I meant to play that song, but I forgot. There's good news. There's lots. We've been saying that the bigger time frames have looked good. Okay. They got shaky for a little bit, but that's nice. That's big. Okay. But I'm going to get into something called grid strategy, which might be, some of you, it might be of a real big benefit for you. So we'll get into some of that here in a little bit. It kind of applies as, kind of uses a hedge in spot margin trading, but we're going to go over some of those details. It might be a brand new thing for you. Save it for the paid section, for the membership. Oh, you can't keep all the things secret, ladies and gentlemen. People need to know information to help them, and we're going to give it to you. I'm just sitting here playing with angles, right? I can't help it. It's an addiction. I got an angle addiction. All right, so the weekly candle. Right now, we're a little bit under where we started, right? We didn't hold that area at 97, 98 up there. Shame. Anyway, all right, so there's this one theory. It kind of ties into what gets wicked off and gets candlestick. Just bear with me. But you see that big old wick? Now, usually you can take your little Fibonacci because it makes a nice little measuring tool. You can go from the bottom of it over to the top of it. Let me zoom in there. We're going to zoom in. Get that microscope out, boy. Why are you getting all up close to me? Oh, look at that big wick. Stop it. Alrighty. How much of a move was that? It's 20%. That is good. Come up for Bitcoin is sucking on the way down, wasn't it? And then when it went up, it was kind of all right. All right. So what we can do is look for the halfway mark on that. That's one little strategy that's out there. And that plies into that kind of we got to get into Dow theory. So we're expecting at least come back to about 86. I think about 84, but we'll get into all that. And it maybe it's just a little flash thing. We can come right back up to this 21. I'm not convinced that their games are playing over, that we're starting out with a little bit of weakness. Although we do have tomorrow where all the big boys are going to say, well, y'all got in cheap. That's not fair. We want to get in cheap too. And they got the means to drive it down and do it. I'm just saying, those are just some ideas we need to look at. So I just wanted to look at this on the weekly, and we'll just look at some of the bigger indicators here that are kind of good. Stochastics are down at the bottom, ready to go up. This thing we call VWAP, volume weighted out average price, is supposed to be headed up because money flow is still in the green. So that indicator looks kind of cool. This one that was so scary when she dropped, well, at a point she'll start leveling out. She's a lagging indicator. We got that. We need to be cautious because we're still there. It's not like she's ready to flip bear. It's like, boys, you better get ready. The bull market is ready to rock and roll. Look, I'm ready to flip bullish. She's not saying that. She's saying, hey, man, we can have ups and we can still have downs and we can still have our sideways while I stay in the purple zone here. And we chill for a little bit, building up a base before we pass off, okay? That's just what I'm just telling you what she said. I'm just the messenger. Don't look at me that way. Oh, come on. I'm just the Walter Cronkite of Turkey analyst over here. You lost that level, retested it bearishly. That wasn't too hot. You ain't got no breakout here on no RSI. Don't get too, but now if you break out, that might be a different story. Well, you can keep coming on down, baby. You can keep you leaning on down. Let's keep these things in mind. This is on the weekly. We're not out of the woods yet. Not out of the woods yet, but it's a good day to get paid, ladies and gentlemen. Let us come down now to a little smaller time frame. I'm gonna flip on my flopping candles over here. And here we can start seeing the little scenery a little bit more clear and what exactly we were thinking. This could be a possible triple top pattern, and that's not fun. However, we're actually kind of looking at this as being a possible Wyckoff reaccumulation. This could be the spring, and we could be coming up. This goes into my other chart that I didn't want to mess with, but I've already got all this planned out. So I'm just going to skip over here as soon as I find it. Really? I mean, for real? Yeah, this is, I didn't recognize that. I was too zoomed in. Ladies and gentlemen, won't be we coming up to our area here. We're at resistance right now. We got a bearish cross here on the daily, the 50 over the 100. That's a bearish cross. In my personal opinion, what they're going to do is bring us right back down here, probably to this 200 daily moving average. Could be as low as 81. This is the ride up. The rocket ship is not about to leave the building. I'm sorry to announce. If it does, I will apologize and say, oh my God, they got me. But not yet. But the rule of thumb here that we talked about last night was what WD Gann says. You know, when you confirm a trend change, you make that higher high, there's going to be a higher low. That's the one we want to really get set up for. We're kind of laying up for our big move that's coming, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm trying to hint at. It's not yet. We don't. If you're chasing candles up, that's exactly what they wanted to do. That's what they want you to do. While they're taking profits because they're doing a nice little distribution pattern there, right there on the smaller time frames. Let's go back to the one that I can mark on and let's talk about this idea. If we take a Fibonacci from the swing high all the way to the swing low, we see the areas that we need to get past. Now on the bigger high to low, we still haven't come up to our area, so 97 might still be on the radar, and that might be a bullish move tomorrow. Ooh, yay! But we're still not making a higher high. Our higher high from the other situation we're talking about, it's got to come up here. So even getting up to 100 and something, you feel like you missed out. That's it. You feel like you missed out if you didn't get in down here at the VJJ pattern. Trademark pending, registered copyright and all that stuff. The VJJ pattern, yes. Yes, we're claiming ownership of the JJ pattern. We'll get into that shortly. That's when we want to wait for the pullback, and it could come on down, baby. It could. They might scare us again. Might get us all the way back down here. Then boom, shakalaka boom. Probably won't be that low if they do that. I don't know. We have to wait and see. We're looking for a big major. They call this a bump and run. A bump and run. And the thing about a bump and run, if it does bump above this, the highest it usually gets is right over here. So maybe even one of those, man, that would be bullish. That'd be cool too. What if, we're speculating now, what if you actually did do that? That'd freak everybody. That would throw the whole market off. people wouldn't know whether they'd be bullish or bearish. They would not. They'd be pretty good. I don't. Look, it's throwing a dump on you again. It's a lower high because it is lower from this one, and that technically could come down. It could be crazy. Everybody will be confused. That's so weird. That's so funny. But still, a lower high, wherever next higher low, wherever that occurs, that's the one we want to look at. We're trying to set up for that. Wanted to get that idea out there. Not what you got to do, it's just what we're doing. Now, okay, now let's take our fib for our current move now, because this is where it's counting right now. This is what we're working with right now. All right, so let's zoom in here. Do you see where we're at? This little 786 fib, that's where we got rejected at. This little guy right here. Exactly as predicted. We actually made it all the way up there. Right, almost right. It with me. Tune it in. Don't be a jibba jabba. Oh man, you suck. I'm blaming it on you, Sean. I didn't have anything to do with it. I ain't near your computer. You're in the room, Sean. Bring you down. It actually did when I tightened my fibs. They're tight. They are tight. Yep. And this is the area right here. The resistance. And I thought it was kind of bullish. I was looking at my moving averages. I just use all this stuff together as I see it, right? I thought we might get a little U-turn out of that little guy, but nope, she's already crossed. I look at the numbers over here. It's 92708 for my 100 moving average and 92733 on this 4-hour chart for my 800. So they've already bearishly crossed there. If I'm looking at my moving averages, the 9 and the 21 are still down here in the lower 80,000 or in the mid to high 80,000s. It's a nice thing popping through that red Ichimoku cloud. I'm just walking through what every indicator is telling me here. A little bit of green, that's good. Suggesting we can come back down here to 88 area. That would be a look to the left. You see some areas of support right there. Good little area to look for. I would highly recommend it. But we are at resistance. Now we might get a little bump up here to this 886. That's at 97. Remember that number keeps coming up, right? Might see that tonight, maybe tomorrow. It might be coming right back down to about 91. Go back up there for one little push. That could. Let's come down and take a look at how this all got started. The JJ pattern right here. Yep, patent pending, all that. The OVJ, the uterus pattern right here. Some people call it an inverted head and shoulders, but it looks, you have to admit, it looks like a textbook uterus. Ovaries, fallopian tubes, uterus, vajayjay, fallopian tubes. I guess this is ovaries. I don't know what this is, but whatever it is, it looked like it was surgically removed right there. But woo! This led to Now, I want you to think just a minute, because this is very important. Everything that you felt through all this, especially going deep into the canal here, when you was going hard and deep there, that got scary. That's got scary. And that, when everybody was looking to sell, was the most opportune time to buy. I mean, and we even if you know that, in your heart, the experience of going through it, that's where it is. Because especially could be, especially if there's any margin or any leverage, it amplifies those emotions and things, man. Let's make it, and a lot of people get caught up and they buy too high or something, even on spot or however they're playing it, especially perpetual futures. Oh my God, cross leverage trading, all this stuff, and they get into big ass drawdowns. I mean, big drawdowns, big ones. And then when it's the most opportune time, and you wish, even if you want to do something, your hands are tied because you don't have the capital to do it. It's all tied up in all the drawdown. That's one of the gotcha bitches or gotcha bitch. That's what they do. They're good at doing that. They got the range. But now Now everybody's forgot all about that. We think we're in the free and clear. But let me remind you about this this uterus pattern here. You know, it definitely had an effect there. Price got a boner and just shot straight up there. But you know, what goes up can't go up forever. And head and shoulders, inverted head and shoulders, I don't know if the other pattern people out there will tell you that they have a high chance of coming back to retest the areas of breakout. Again, that takes us back down to about this $86,000 area. I'm willing to say count on it. I'm just going to go out there and just based on this fact alone, I'm just going to jump out there. I'm saying, I'm just saying, claiming it, calling it, just calling it right now. Because that's just what this stuff does. One thing that can guide us through this murkiness that will be coming up this next week. I know, but it's bullish. They just got Trump. They just said we're going to strategic reserve. We're all set, man. We're to the moon now, dude. Free and clear, dude. Yeah, wow, dude. We'll go over all the bullish stuff, but let's go over the realistic stuff first, the basics. We got a trend line that needs to hold. This could be probably a quick move down. This is on the 15-minute chart. You still got a flipping in that needs to occur with these moving averages, even on the small ass time frame. Now that could happen. And I'm sorry, I just flipped off of that. I didn't mean to flip you off. I'm on the 15. We're back. It's okay, baby. Remember, we're at resistance. No, with the flag to the upside. Hey, chill with your flags to the upside right now, baby. That's how they get you at resistance. You're at resistance, flag to the upside. That's how you get burned, okay? I know. All right, so here what we got, we can pull our Fibonacci's and get our little local strategies, okay? Let's see if we can go ahead and get this. All right, we're down in the nitty gritty now. We were started zooming in because I know you guys recognize that 1 minute chart. I know you will. I said, oh man, that's Bitcoin. Yeah, we had to zoom you out, and now we're zooming you back in, okay? We zoomed out and seen what's really going on with just Bitcoin alone. Now we're zooming back in. Cool. 25 people hanging out with me, and I still haven't said hi. I'm so sorry. I'm just on fire right now. It's got to come out, ladies and gentlemen. It's got to come out. Just let it come. Just let it go. All right. So we're at our first area of trickiness right here. And some people are calling this the inverted Adam and Eve, and that can be legitimate if it can, you know, as soon as it breaks this area. What the fib trackers are saying that, as soon as it breaks that area, we'll be coming down. It's unlikely that this will hold. Okay, just saying. What area that we're looking for mostly is right through here, these three. And I'm going to say it even comes down lower to the 786 area. I'm just saying. Oh, that's me, Curl. I'm saying we're probably hitting right back there. It'll be a slow burn. Ichimoku cloud is also, I don't know if you can see that. See that big green monstrosity back here? Suck us back into it. Now that doesn't mean that we can't just bounce back up here and then come over. This is where I'm layering in some sales, or you know, there's some shorting opportunities to go over here. Then this is the good little juicy places, and even the 618 Fibonacci was coming in. That was you, right? Get it right, Road Dog. Yeah. Here's the setup. If it is going to be some kind of flag pattern, which it's, you know, it's more like distribution, what you might see is it come up for a little higher high and then come down. You might see that, and it maybe start looking a little bit more like a bat. I would expect that, because that's just how the market makers are doing right now. I'm just throwing these ideas out there so you won't be surprised and think, oh no, it's a breakout, we're good. Because a lot of they know that people are going to be buying here as soon as it gets above this area. And what happens? Gotcha, bitch. Ha! I'm just telling you how the game's really played here. This is what happens. It's coming out. I can't help it. It's speaking through me. All right. So first area I want to see the test is about 91, and we be headed that way. We had 92 already. What you talking about, bro? It's just at 94 and then 95. We was going to 98. We was headed. It was a flag to the upside, bro. Anyway, step that ladder down to 89, 88 eights, and it does like the 88 eights. I use that one a lot, really. 8,888.88. I use that one a lot. I do. Guilty. We should be working our way down, ladies and gentlemen. That's just it. It only sucks if even Elliot agrees that, hey, Elliot, it's just a wave 3, not a 5. That's good. That means come down and then bump. So let's get set up instead of getting caught up in it, okay? Let's do it. I want to talk to you after I say hello to everybody. If it's cool with you guys. Do you guys, let me get some reactions out of the chat. Do you want me to take some time to go over grid strategy? Let's put a poll out. Let's get a poll out. How about that? Oh, snap. Hey, Boomer. That way I can say hello to everybody and let's start a poll. Go over grid strategy. Can't spell. Yes or no? We'll take a poll. Okay, get out of my way, poll. I don't want to end you. There you go. I just need you out of my way. Let me say hello to everybody real quick. I can't see what's up above that. I can't see who was. Alvin Medina, he was first. I had to go on my tablet to do that. Thank you. Oh, they appreciate that. We got Stray Guy, Jim Derringer, Chris Klein, Loki's Angels. I love that comment. I just always do. That's a catchy song right here. Board PC Guy, Jim Derringer, Stray Guy Hard. I thought that more. So Linda Anderson, how's it going? XRP Army, let's go. Yeah. You said that not right. Brackets Adventures, what's going on? MG Motorsports, Sin. I think I'll get Kate Diggity. Hey, glad to have you here. I like crypto and cowbell. We're going to be best buddies. I can already tell. Jay Violet, how's it going, Jay Violet? Kelly L, glad to have you here. I think I've got everybody. All right, since we got everybody, we can move on. All right, rock and roll. 92% so far have said yes, go over the grid strategy. Awesome. I like that. I'd rather do that than sit here and chase altcoins. Well, this one's up, flag to the upside. This was up, flag to the upside. I would rather do that. We'll go over two separate ways to do it. They both operate on the same principles. Just the application, I guess you'll figure out which one I prefer. Anyway, let's turn Elliot off. Let's continue here with our analysis, if you will. I'm really looking to 87, 88. I retested this and then we can bounce and that could be nice. But we still haven't got the big move that we're looking for, and that's when we confirm over. When we back up above 100,000 again, then I want to just keep saying this: the next low, the next higher low that comes out of that is the one we got to watch for. That's where we want to make sure we've got our bags packed. We still got some time. In my personal opinion, we still got time to play with this game. They're not through. They're just setting us up, just like they set us up Friday. What did they do Friday? Oh, they were pumping us up Friday. Actually, I guess that was good. They were. What was I thinking? That's right, isn't it? Did I get confused? It was Thursday. They were dumping us on Thursday through Friday. That's what it is. Just like they were doing the opposite into Friday. And so they ever notice that when they pump us on a Friday, whatever they do on Friday, there's something, they're always up to something. So it goes the opposite way. But now, since they dumped us on Thursday, they left us here on Friday. The big boys, any of them that were selling out ETFs or whatever they were doing, scared for all the, whatever. However you want to explain this, they ain't going to be happy that Bitcoin's price is up here. Ain't gonna happen, baby. Just wait. All right. We still got, but we're trying to do it. We're trying to get up there. I see some good signs here that we're trying, but we're not out of the woods yet. We are not on the launch. We're moving toward the launch pad, but today's not liftoff day. I just wanted to say that. Okay, I think I made that point clear. Let's see if we can move on. Let me go to. Let's talk about the grid strategy. Well, is this my? No, this is Binance. Okay, yeah, we can use this chart. All right, clear it out. Let's go to the weekly. We want to get a good big time frame here. I want to get some major areas here. And let me come down to the daily because we just ain't got enough over there. We're starting to get some here. Now, most people do this by support and resistance, and most of the bots will do this. And this is a strategy that you will see used by bots a lot. I started in crypto with bots, so I mean I wasn't an expert, but it did give me a lot. I learned a lot of stuff that didn't make sense at the time that made sense after I learned technical analysis. Does that make sense?
Bitcoin touched the clouds. Now it's back on the ground.
So it's a fairly simple strategy.
This scam is growing.
And you don't usually see me do this. I do things a little different nowadays. And what I'm doing is getting support resistance areas, just going underneath there. So you get levels.
Tell me quick, who broke the market? This trick is slick. Up we go, then down.
On a bigger time frame.
Who broke the market? Make it
This is the basic way that you do that, and you will set your orders. You're playing. It's basically playing. You're taking the whole thing as a range. This is not exactly how I do it. This is the basic way of doing it, right? This is how it's normally done. I got a different tweak on it. We'll get into it. But the basic thing is, and you hear me mention some ideas like this. You've got set limit orders at every level for buys and for sales. And ideally, I mean, it's great if you can catch a top or bottom, but you can start at ground zero, wherever you start in. And you got a sell order, buy orders. And if it goes up, hits the sell order at the levels of support and resistance, hits it, well, you got paid. And what goes up comes down and gets the lower lows. It gets the buys as it dips in. It's strategic, I guess you can say, in a way, catches the falling knives. Or it goes level by level. So it would wick into areas, and as the price goes up or down or whatever, it's going into each area for buys and sales. And what you do and what the bots do is that they just keep replenishing the places underneath it. So you're actually kind of recycling and rotating the move itself. Does that make sense? I think it'll make more sense if I explain it the actual way that I do it. All right, so instead of me doing that, I'm a fib guy. So I got a little twist on it. So I do want to zoom out. I want to know what areas I need to look at. So this is how I take that same concept. A much easier way, a more precise way, in my personal opinion, just because I am partial to Fibonacci. And I know my ranges of Fibonacci, I do. Now, you don't have to place limit orders at every one of these. You just pick out the little section of the range that you're in. We're in sections of 3. I divide this into 3 sections here. And we're in the juicy little middle right now. And that gives us, that's perfect. We're at ground zero. Actually, your ground zero will be like 97. So cool, we're good. The 618 is your ground, your neutral point, all right? All right, so we're in a good area for accumulation. And now these are a little bit better spaced out, a little bit more evenly spaced out. And so, well, let me leave those on there. What does this move? Now, this is Bitcoin, so it's very small fractions no matter what you do. I mean, from the bottom to where we are, well, actually, that's pretty good. That's 20 cents. Okay, it'll look all right. So let's go from this range at the bottom here to our first one, 9% gains. Counting up to the other one, that's 16. In between the two, you got 5%, so little nibbles. 4%, 5%, some of them a little bit more, some a little bit less in the ratios or whatever. That's a nice 5-6%. All right. I wish they had a search feature on here. That would be cool. I guess I'll go with I'm going with the alien. The alien represents. What the hell's he doing? So, well, let me see how we explain this. I think you guys should intuitively kind of pick up on this. Okay, so if I wanted to start now, I'd rather start at the drop. But hey, okay. If you got excess of, like, if you got of the coin, you would be like in this case Bitcoin. You want to sell a little bit now to give you something to put down here. You can play this in. Try to figure out how I can say this. Spit it out, Road Dog. You don't have to put a limit order every one, but you put them down within the range reasonable, okay? And you're recycling within the small range that you got, but you want it big enough so that you don't get flushed out or it just goes out. So you could narrow this down to 3 orders on one side, 3 orders on the other, and you're in neutral territory right now. You're shorting here, basically. This is how it's working out, and you're longing here, or buying here and selling here. And so as we go up there, this kind of works out. And then as those levels get hit, okay, well, we redraw our fibs as necessary for whatever, and if there is any need to redo them, the levels, a lot of times there wouldn't be if you're zooming out, and you're doing the, okay, replenish that one. And if it comes down, I mean, we're buying. Does that make sense? You're picking it up as you're going down, and then you're selling as you're going up, and you're just playing this whole range, and as you see what price is going to do. But one of the biggest benefits of doing this is, like, when you have drops like this in the market, even if you have spot positions or something like that, you can apply this kind of concept and you can work the range down, and it helps you, especially helpful in smart margin plays, helps you manage your risk, because you're selling up maybe even sometimes cheaper than what you bought it at, but it's in a structured way, and it's a structured way that as you go down, it kind of balances out. Do you feel me? Does that make sense? But it's especially a good hedge strategy in times like in times like that, and also it's a good overall range strategy. But at some point, do know that we will no longer be in the range, and that's what we want to keep our eyes on. So what I'm kind of looking for price action here is for us to come up, make our higher highs, our lower lows, and then we're going to worry about coming up here for our higher high, and then we just do our little thing here. And there's so many plays that we can do, and soaking up as it comes down, and taking profits on the way up, and then soaking back up as our lower highs, or maybe you want to wait for confirmations. That's another way. Now this is a set. This is how a bot would do it. They would set limit orders to be set there, or programmed to actually just execute a buy at when those limits are hit. That's how the bots would do it. Now, as a trader, as a person, if you want to actually get into the stretch, I mean, you can set stop losses under these levels to protect your capital in case they do drop. You got all kinds of options that you can do, especially at a place like BitUnix over here. And here I've got I'll show you what I've got. This is what you can see how I'm doing it right here. Let me clean it up here. And so I've got a long and a short going on. I got we still hadn't got this thing back up to $500 yet. 267 is where we're at. I had I'm off topic, but there was a fart coin trade here. What happened here? So these are the last trades that I've had. I did, what was this? Cerebro. That one finally went in profit. There's some Bitcoin. This is where I've taken profit or something. I don't know. Anyway, that's the last trades that we've had there. There was some losses and some knots and whatever, but that's what it looks like. If you guys needs that to be transparent, this is what it looked like. Okay, so even with all the where's the big ass loss that I lost though? What got me here? Where's that one? I'm missing that one. I don't see that one. That's trade history. Position history. Oh, maybe this isn't. Yeah, this is what we're looking for, I think. So that's a lost $340. That was it. That one sucked. Your ball got safe. It just forgot about it over here. Just forgot about it. Last one we took $43 profit on the long. Got in at 81. It closed at 86. So I had to. Or maybe it's just taking profit where I am. I don't know. I don't remember closing it out. It might have happened. I got back in. Anyway, let's get to the chart part, and I'll show you what the layout looks like here. Let me get my fibs off because I know that looks distracting. Let me get my squiggles off because that probably looks distracting. So this is the setup that I've got. Well, I may have to adjust it now that we've got an area over here. So these are all stop losses and everything. So what I'm going to do now is actually update it, since we've got more than likely a top end, or at least a local top end. It was at an 886 Fibonacci area, right? 786 area, I mean. Very well could be. Most likely we'll be coming back down to these areas. Okay, so, oh, cool. I've already did it. I'm already good. So at each one of these levels, I've got a buy order. I'm just tightening them up here. Just tighten them up. And I'm buying on the way down. And then I've got the shorts going up here, but I don't have any other orders up here. Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I've got one limited order right up here. But I don't have anything else up there. And I've also got a tight stop loss in case of this one. See, and that's what I was saying with the exchanges. You can tweak it that it's not as easy to keep that up with the bots, or it wasn't then, it probably is now. Setting a stop behind that level. So if it does go up there, it'll stop this one out, but I'll catch the other one. And that saves me from any kind of, saves me from more drawdown in a short as it builds up. Same thing goes over here. Each one of these that gets hit, I can also set a stop loss below that if I want to safeguard that in case it goes down. You got those options. Just the ideas. And then, of course, we can do our other stuff that we normally do to kind of guess about, well, how far are you coming down. So this one probably will not get hit. I've got my order entry is down here, and all these things do is just add to my low leverage. Remember I said I want to get me a nice little low leverage Bitcoin play so that when we get back up for 100,000 and all that, because I lost almost half of this account, $500 account, got the 250 or lower, or wherever we got down low. I was looking a lot better now. So that's going to be my best option to try to catch any nice big move like we got from the JJ pattern down here. Gonna bump that cervix. Hopefully, let me see. Does that clear things up? Does that kind of? Let's end the poll. And let me come over here. Hulin says, "Is there a benefit on opening a short and long at the same time?" Yeah, actually, there is. I mean, you want to do it when you're in a range, though. And once you start getting to top areas, that's when you start doing it, and you got to kind of figure that out. That volume range tool is helpful with that. But the benefit is that let me bring that back up. The benefit is that I'm in profit both directions right now. So as it gets rejected down here, and I'm building up more for my longer term play here, every buy here is going to raise this up just a wee bit, or my entry level, which is this one right here. it's going to bump it up. So I got to be mindful of that. But I'm still building a long for a bigger play, but I'm also shorting the smaller move down. And so as it gets in the profit, I can move my stop loss in the profit, and it just lets me. It's just a way to maybe scalp a little extra on the way down. That's basically kind of what it works out as. But it's one way that I can trade in both directions, and I don't do it very, very often, but this is an opportunity, and I decided I'm going to take it. And she may decide, I don't want to play ball with you, and you're looking bullish right there, Bitcoin. What's up with you? So I'm not sure if I answered that question, but I hopefully did. The short hedges your long, says Jim. The moves come for your long. You can close the short and add to your long position. Yeah, it gives you just got a little bit more flexibility and more options. Now, when I first got in here, I thought, oh, you just wait for a breakout, you buy it, there's your trade, in, out, that's it, and that's your basic trading thing. But there's so much. You are a carpenter with a toolbox, and you got to get the tools, get familiar with how to use them. Get the skill on how to use them. But your true passion is to let your art come out, where you combine the things in a certain way. You got your signature way to make your masterpiece. Your carpentry becomes artistic, or just very well. Just to listen, trying to use an analogy here. You got a lot of options on how you can finesse this. Some people even do option trading. So, oh my gosh, I'm not into that. Probably it would be cool, but I'm like, that's too much. Let me get this one. But you can combine different strategies. It doesn't have to be all in one, or this or the other. But there are certain times when you can take advantage of certain moves, and we do have a good chance to retrace. So we want to play that and not get caught up. The problem is most of us get caught up while we're buying the green candles, and then we go through this distribution where the smart money, the people that drove this up, are paying themselves, because that's what we all should be doing, is paying ourselves all on the way up. It's hard to get in those. It's hard to get in that mindset. Two, even when you start getting that mindset, it's hard to get in that position because you're still fighting through all this stuff. But then eventually you get there. And that's what we're trying. That's what we're trying to encourage. Let's start getting on the right side of this stuff, baby. And we're in a position with this big drop. That was a gift for us to reset and get in on and play to get on the right side, especially for longer term plays, because not everybody can sit here on the 1 minute and day trade. Let's be real. If you can do that, you probably already made it, and it's not that important to you. It's the people that are doing the 9 to 5s or working even 10, 12 hours and just trying to find a way to get out of the freaking poverty that we've been in, and the way that the economy's just kicked our asses. It's time for the wealth distribution, and this is our chance. So it's very important. That's why I do this. To give the newbies coming in a fighting chance to do it, instead of being somebody who's just trying to get you bells and whistles on something that doesn't really work. It might work a little, but it's not what you need to make your life changing money. Trading in 1 minute, chasing flags, forcing patterns, and doing all that's not what's going to get you there. So I'm just trying to keep it real with people so that they won't get caught up and say, but I didn't make the gains. Where's the gains? How do they make millions of dollars? Well, they're not making it through trading. I've got to keep that message has got to keep getting out there for the right people to hear it. I'm not here for everybody, people. I'm only here for you. A breakout of this would be awesome. We would look at that, but even then, I advise not to chase. We're close. I know you hear me, Road Dog. You're sounding different from what you normally say. You were talking about we should be mooning. We're behind schedule. We are behind schedule, and we did do this from where were we? This was what March looked like 4 years ago, near a toppy top distribution pattern, and we may still be looking at something like that. But notice how this worked out. And this is characteristic of a distribution pattern. I mean, you still got your higher highs and higher lows, but the steam's coming out. There's not as much. And we'll be able to monitor this stuff because they play by our rules. They play by the Road Dog rule, the Fibonacci rules. I just claim it as areas that certain areas that just keep coming into play, baby. Just keep ride with me, baby. Ride with me. Because we're about to go there. But we take it step by steps. But what everybody makes a mistake of is buying on there instead of taking profits on that. Because every run up, it comes back down. Every run up, we come back down. This one came back to the 0.5 Fibonacci. This one came back to the 0.5 Fibonacci. We already went over that one. We're going to see those big moves. We're going to see those big drops, and you got to get ready. You might as well be getting the habit of being on the right side of it instead of being on the wrong side of it when we dropped 26%. This is our first. This was actually, I guess this is our second one. They all suck, but this ain't the last one, folks. This ain't the last one. And every time that you break, this is what you're going to be getting. You're going to be looking at people looking at the latest all-time highs. And as soon as a candle closes above it, they're like, that's our signal. Let's go in. And I'm telling you, that is a legitimate trade strategy, but it is also the one that gets faked out the most. And I refuse to play those. That is the most risky one. If you do, you better have your stop losses and be ready to get, because they will fake you out even if they do want to bounce off of that. They'll still come back down here. It's never good. I don't, in my personal opinion, to buy the higher highs. But that's what you're going to see. Flags to the upside, or people, even legitimately closing, opening the candle above that. That is a legitimate breakout strategy, level by level. But in my experience, it's just kicked my ass so many times because they've always come back down for that higher low. There's always a higher low or another low. Let's put it that way. But instead of buying the top, we got to chill that inner degen, and we got to get on the right side. The right side. And right now ain't the buying side. The buying time was when everybody was in fear, when we were all feeling the fear. One of my mentors used to say this. He says, buy the dips that make you sick. That should probably resonate a little bit more right now. That should probably resonate a lot. All right, so 1 hour Bitcoin chart, and let's just look at our moving averages, because I use bigger moving averages, and they clue me into what's going on the bigger time frames. You can look at it that way. I'll look at it that way. Here's Lucy. You guys remember Lucy, the 666 moving average? Yeah, it's crazy how she just kind of shows up at resistance areas a lot, isn't it? Why did we drop? Could it be Satan? Huh? Satan? It might be Satan. All right, so let's look at this in the 5 moving average strategy. With 8 moving averages instead. The big ones up here, they are still flip bearish. They're not ready yet. It's not ready yet. You can still get a bump up, but past them. Don't get me wrong. We could do the 102,000 or whatever. Still coming back down though. We're still going to get there's going to be a low. A low will be a coming, and that low will probably be lower than where we are now. I don't know. The underlying message that I've been trying to put out is, if you haven't picked up on it, I'm just spell it out. You got to get out of the habit of chasing green candles. Gotta. That's one of the reasons why. Okay, you look at your backs and say, why? Guru says he's making gains all the time. Count's not going up, but he says it. And look at mine. Why? Green candles. I'm just saying. First step. Just admit you got a problem, baby. You like them green candles. You like to ride them green candles. You like to buy them green candles. You're supposed to ride them, not ride them. Ride them and sell them. And that's where we got to get. That's where we got to get our heads and positions. So first is getting our heads up there and understanding that this is part of the game. And Legos brings us right the backs, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, let me now come to the chat. The wise man said, everything ain't for everybody. Oh my God, kids in the hall. Hey, kids in the hall are awesome. Church lady. Dana Kirby, yeah, I'm a boomer. XRP in the strategic reserve. I think this is going to go crazy. I'm trying to find out where to put 8K. Let's take a look at a few coins. Now, one of the other things I want to mention, I'm not ready for this, but it's important for us to start, if you haven't been already, those USA approved coins. That's going to be your best chat, and some of them might be boomer coins, some of them might be, you know, but it's already got a big market cap. That's where the money is going to be going. So they've already saying it, and their money's already getting there. Tomorrow, the other day, the big fellas are going to have their accounts open that they can do, because they're still doing that 9 to 5 crap or whatever they do right now, until they tokenize everything, and then they're going to be right in here with us. Oh my God. But right now we got that added benefit of weekend trading that they don't have, unless they got their own little degen account set up and all that stuff. Some of them do. We get to play with them during the weekends, but most of them do not. They're going to make their move tomorrow and Tuesday, and let's see what happens. But that doesn't mean to the moon. Does not mean to the moon. It means setting up for something. There would be a setup. It's like, I think it's like basketball or something. You know, you got your little setup, layup or whatever. I'm not a sports dude, so I'm sure I butchered that idea. So USA coins, I think that's going to be good. I'm going to focus. I'll get a list together on some of those. I put something over in Telegram group. I posted it. I think it just posted in the tweet. I put it in degen. Maybe we can, yeah. Maybe that. Well, let's do this. I saw this. Yeah. Well, here we go. I saw this graphic right here, and it's kind of, look. It's a Zen diagram. Oh, Kamala's just getting wet. Made in the U.S. coins are in this red circle right here. Zen, BAT, Filecoin, SWI, OP, XRP, Solana, Avalanche, Near, Mana, LPT, Live here, Litecoin, of course, XLM, which is doing pretty good, Zcash, which is my little darling. I've got that's one of my little dark horses right there. Stacks is the one that I'm really starting to eyeball. And my no-brainer thing is, when you stake it, you earn Bitcoin. And that's a layer 2 in Bitcoin, and I think that is going to be part of the future. With whatever is going on over there, I'm just thinking I wouldn't count out on that. My take doesn't have to be your take. Some other ones in that little loop here is INJ, Uniswap. Oh, cool. Maybe they'll finally get to do that profit. You know, it's not profit sharing, but they share the fees with the stakeholders. So Uniswap, stake it, and then you're getting the part of the fees. That was how it's supposed to operate, and that's what would make it appealing. So now Uniswap starting to make me. I'm getting excited. I'm getting tingly. XTZ Tezos. Oh my God, is it finally going to move? ApeCoin. Oh, as if you have awesome use cases. But anyway, you're there. HNT, GRT, AXS, Render, Curve, Mina, Algo, Blur, Cardano, which is moving, and Ondo, and don't forget Link. Grayscale Trust has got Tau coming in, so we can see that. Grayscale Trust is kind of cool. They also got Ethereum Classic. Go figure that out. I don't know about that. But those are some of the solid ones that are worth definitely keeping in mind. Don't forget Aave. And World Liberty Financial is focusing on, this is what Trump is focusing on, okay? Let's pay attention. I don't know if you can see it. I'll try behind my head here. Trump's group or whatever, the company that he's part of or whatever, they're Link, Ethereum, Aave, Bitcoin, ENA, Tron, and Ondo. Well, that's been their main focus. Just some ideas there. Let's start making some smart moves. Unless we want to keep trading them dang meme coins and letting people launder their money and just pump and dump you.
Now I'm stacking stars in the sky. Crypto's my fire, my fight,
The 4 hour, the 4 hour. Let's look at this. I want to look at the moving averages here. 800, 600 doing good. 360's tired. 200 already bearishly crossed the bigger moving averages. That is weakness. All right, so there's one scenario that we've not talked about that we probably should. Well, we have talked about it, but it's just always a reminder. If we get rejected over here, we come up 95, 96, maybe go out and come back into the, past the trend line in here. There is a scenario where they could be shooting you down for a lower low. That is the most cautious thing that you got to be aware of right now. That's why that's one reason why I wanted to bring up the grid strategy, because if that situation happens, that lets you kind of work with it a little bit better, or it might help some of you guys out to work that a little bit better. That was why one reason I want to do this, because this is still on the table. And the biggest play that they can do right now, the composite man, the market makers, whoever, the evil bureaucracy, whoever you want to look at them, this is just how this market works. To do exactly that, get you excited. Oh, the bottom's in, baby. This is it. We're going to the moon. You better stock up on everything. You got the FOMO to buy. And then, boom, gotcha, bitch. Where would it go, Road Dog? Well, it depends on where we top, but if I were to guesstimate, because we like to guesstimate sometimes, this is totally a guesstimate. A guesstimation, but where's your liquidation, man? Is it 75, 73, 67? Is it? Where's the at? Would you be pooping a brick if this actually turned out to be some kind of wild ass channel idea, and we just happen to be at the resistance area of it or near it, and what we do is come back at least for a partial decline where it doesn't come all the way back to the bottom of it, which it could at 73 or 70,000. Oh, wouldn't that be a bitch right there for that flush out? You thought they got you yet, but no, gotcha, bitch. So we don't know exactly what's going to happen, but there is a scenario where something like that could be. We're not going to rule that out, because these moving averages are flipping in. There could be a possible flipping in bearish here. And that might put us into the dreaded scenario, because this is a topping kind of formation here. That could put us in the same scenario that they put us in last time, where we have a double top cycle. That means, oh, this was the fun part. We're on the downtrend. We don't get caught up in that bull crap. We want to be on the positive. We want to be on the other side of that. If that were to happen, we'd try our best. And it's hard to do because there's so much bullish momentum going on here, because everybody's seeing this as a hopium place. Oh, it just had a pullback. It's all right. We're going to new all-time highs coming, baby. New all-time highs. No, it didn't. So we need to use all the things that kind of tell us, oh, we lost a main area. We lost the main level. That's important. We retested it and rolled over. Now this one's going from left to right. This one's going from a right to left. Same idea can happen right there. We don't want that. If you want to look at it, the idea that we just had, so far we okay by the skin of our teeth with this trend line. We can still break out of that trend line. Don't get it twisted. And now we got this guy. Okay, can you see this? So we're painting the scenarios of what can really be happening. We're looking at the resistance areas here, just our trend lines alone. Right now, this is support, so screw you support. We want to look at resistance. We're still okay. This trend line. Let's dial it in candle bodies to candle bodies. It comes out. I'm going to this wick over here though. So I got a body to a wick here, and then we can see it was support, and this area should be resistance. So we are right up in the areas. 97. Right below 98, those areas are going to be hard to get past. If they're going to be hard to get past, that means, well, we're going to have to chill out. We're going to have to come back down. What through the waffle? It's a cousin of the sprinkler. What the hell is this turkey talking about? We're talking about dad dances. I don't know. We're talking about dad patterns, I guess. I mean, that's not a bad thing. I'm just like, this really doesn't apply right now. Maybe, yeah, I mean, this, you can still look at this channel line now. It's really all about the resistance right now. And you can see how the trend lines box this in a little bit. So there's some serious resistance there. I don't have to look up Bookmap and see that the trend lines I kind of spell out to, well, that's going to be an issue. And let's use some other tools. What say you? And I want to take you from, I'm just going to play around with a few areas here. That looks a little bit more applicable. If we go from the bottom here, if we go from the very bottom, that wick, what do you do? Oh, snap. You open the possibility for 66,000 to come back in this area. That would be the retest of this trend line. So there's confluence for a gradual burn down there. It's on the table. I'm not saying it's going to happen, and it doesn't fit within too well with the 4-year plan unless they're trying to double top us. That would fuck. But if they do, let's be on the right side of it. Here you can see we're coming up to the point of control. You're looking at this from low to high, taking this whole range. That's what a range is. It goes from a low to a high. This, you're coming up on resistance there. So everything is saying we're at resistance. So this is not the place to play a flag to the upside. This is not the place to, this is the place to safeguard yourself for what is called a bearish retest. And what we hope is that we will make a higher low. That's what we're always hoping for, a higher low. The magical higher low that we're still looking for would consist of a higher high than this, though. I want to throw that out. That one will be the fun one. But if we don't get a higher high, well, then we're still in downtrend. We have not confirmed that we changed trend whatsoever until we get above 100,000. That's the key thing that we need to take away right now. We are still in downtrend. We just at the top of the channel at resistance. And that's for real. Great little bottoming signal. That is perfect. Remember, that little thing has a retest area. And maybe we'll stay in this channel and then work it out. But right now, we got some things to do, even if you're looking at this as a Wyckoff accumulation or reaccumulation. Even if you're looking at this as a spring, which it can be. It's got to do what they call jump in the creek, which is exactly what we're looking for. So ladies and gentlemen, please don't chase the green candles and be getting paid. Getting paid and finding a way to buy this stuff when it goes cheaper. Let's take a look at total 3 because that represents our altcoins. The altcoins are just bouncing off. That actually looks good for altcoins. Altcoins, are you in a different category? Let's take a look at altcoins because Bitcoin dominance. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance first. She's getting rejection. Will it stick? It all depends on this is a 618 Fibonacci and she's been holding it. Technically, she can just bounce at any moment. The momentum's still there, but it looks like for some reason she wants to range. That means we're going to have some good oscillating periods with altcoins. Let's take advantage of it, okay? Let's plan ahead for it instead of getting caught up in the last minute, because that's often what happens. We get caught up. 35 people. Thank you for hanging out with me. We don't get caught up into the hype. We got a trend line that could easily break here for Bitcoin dominance. If it does, it's on, baby. We got a not altcoin season necessarily, but more than likely an altcoin rally. You're going to see everybody say, it's altcoin season, go all in. No. But do take advantage of the move. That might be coming. We got to monitor. That's why we look at this stuff. That's why we keep up with this stuff every day. That's why we go through the boring stuff instead of jumping on to the hottest meme coin. We spend some time here trying to get the alpha to tell us how to work this so that we won't end up with where'd my bags go? Why did this happen to me? Why did this keep happening? Mommy. Because that's how a lot of people felt this past week. We don't have to feel that way. You don't have to feel that way, ladies and gentlemen. Let's zoom out. Let's apply some strategy. All right, Bitcoin dominance. Keep an eye on that. When you zoom out, though, overall, Bitcoin dominance is strong. This is Bitcoin cycle. I think Bitcoin dominance is going to keep on going up. Take advantage of altcoins while you can. Do not marry these bags, except for the really, really good projects for long-term holds, but make sure they got a use case, because you see where the money is going. USA coins that got a use case. Anything related to DeFi and finance. Real world borrowing and lending and using crypto, the bigger players like Bitcoin and Ethereum and some of those other things, in a way that, man, I don't know how they're going to do that. It's just like DeFi summer all over again. You're going to see a lot of DeFi projects go big. So don't be caught up with, oh wow, DeFi's taking off. I wish I thought about it. That's what they're pumping. That's where the money's going to be looking at right now. One of many places. So if we look at this open and broadening pattern, ain't they fun to play? We've played them out a lot of times, and yeah, it seems crazy that they can just suddenly pop up here, but that's what they do. They find support and they go. And this one's looking cool. It'll struggle a little bit. The ribbons are crossed. They look bullish AF for total 3. That's cool. 618 mounted. That's kind of, goodness gracious. You want this to sound crazy, but here's where we're headed. So something can't, it's going to be a shaky ride. Don't get me twisted, but altcoins are gradually, as Bitcoin goes up, they're going to gradually increase in value too, because that's what they do. It's just that the Bitcoin is going to basically outperform them, but they're starting to look a little nice. Still not out of the woods. We do have a little breakout locally, if you want to look at it that way. And that's cool, because that can get us back up to these areas, and maybe altcoins won't suck as much anymore. Temporarily, until they start sucking again, because they're going to be good, and then they're going to suck. You're going to make your gains, and you're going to give it back. Unless you take profit. Unless you get a good strategy and adjust your bad habits, because we all got bad habits of not taking enough, especially on these altcoins when they go up. Because we got that little voice in our head saying they can still go up more. Oh man, wow, it could 5x from here too. Stop. That's what's keeping you poor. Me too. I'm just spatting out the truth. I'm just telling it as it is. We got to change. If you're on the wrong side, this is your chance to flip-flop it, babies. Let's flip-flop it. Let's do it right. What goes up goes down. Let's take it a little while it's up. Stop, instead of buying it when it's up. Instead of buying it when everybody's talking about it. We just put it, you may have to sit on your hands and wait 3 months when nobody is talking about it, and then get in. That nobody says it's going to be easy. That's the hard part. Fighting with yourself. The discipline to do it, or just the writing it down and remembering to look and say, oh, God darn it. Gosh darn it. I put it on a post-it note and I forgot it, because that's what happens to me. Let's be real. Nobody's doing this perfectly. But let's see if we can do it better than what we've been doing it, right? You're not going to get many opportunities anymore. And that doesn't mean go buy them all right now. It means wait, come on, they'll be coming down. So same thing, we're setting up for. They can still go up higher here, but we still got work to do. So it's not going to be straight up. Get paid. It's going to be choppy. Pay yourself, and then you can buy on the choppy bottoms. So we went over total 3. Basically, she's trying to look bullish. I don't think she'll get much. We'll get some bumps, but man, get some bearish crosses. It's going to roll over. It's going to roll over. You're going to see lower prices out of a lot of these altcoins, especially the crappy ones. Some of them are doing good. Let's take a look at the ones that are doing good. Take a look at XRP. She got up as high as $3 here. Now she's $2.80. So a breakout, official breakout above the 200 moving average on the 4-hour. Let's go to the daily. This is what we're looking at. Big channel idea. We can definitely hit up to $5. Shoot, I heard somebody that's actually, I think he's got the prophecy gift, but I'm talking crazy prices for XRP. It's hard for me to believe that it can go 40. I don't see how it's possible to go $40 or $50, but what if? I don't know. Could this use case be that world that, oh man, they made those many tokens because it was going to be global adoption and that was just enough? I don't know. It's crazy. Trend line, faked us out, wicked us out before, got back into it. Well, got wicked, got candled stick, did a 786 retracement, yeah, and then came back up, and then we got an official breakout of a trend line. Probably come back to 258, 260, trying to get some good deals. You know, you're just about 10, 20 cents away from maybe as low as it will get for a little while, and then we start heading up to next target, 439 in their area, as we just kind of bounce our way up in this channel. Here we go. What might happen by the second week of April here, or sooner. I don't know. She could just go ahead and come up to $4 tomorrow if she wants to. XRP looking kind of groovy. Let's come over to the 4 hour and see what this says. We got our bigger moving average. You see it, 800. Bounce off of it. Got past Lucy and the 9 crossed over Lucy and it was gone. That was interesting. Bust out of here. It's looking good. Looking good. Can expect a retrace. If you were following one of these trend lines, you know, might even see one of these areas get tested a little bit below 250. It can all happen. Just know what might be happening. Trend line. It looks good. I likes it. What else has been popping off? Grass has been popping off. A little. Whew. Hey, Sean. Come on, man. Share. 279. Rejection over here for grass a token. That's a good place to sell and take a little profit. I got you doing that, right? I think I got this one set up. I need to go through and I've got to go through with my spot margin bags. They're more position play. Well, not very big positions, but they are position plays. I'm playing them as position plays. Meaning I've got a strategy not too unlike what we showed with the range strategy, where I'm accumulating to sell, but I'm selling, planning on, you know, taking profit a long way, but selling bigger orders higher. Grass, I kind of like how this one's doing. We're gonna target 470. We're not there yet. Rejection could be coming back down to the lower $2 areas. Just give it a little time, baby. Gotta be patient. It seems like these altcoins are going to run off and leave you at some point. Well, back in 2017, that was true. It wasn't as true last time. Some of them will, some of them will not. But they all ain't going to. And if they do, we can still find a way to find an entry. Okay? You just gotta be patient. This is not the time to be buying anything that looks just like this. This is the time to be planning, when can I buy? Which ones do I want to buy? Where am I going to execute my master plan and take over the world? That turkey's crazy. I lost a lot of people just now. Or a few minutes ago. What'd I do? Anyway, here's one. I don't know, is this on the USA list? This is KuCoin. Crypto.com exchange. Breakout might be coming back down. She's at a guy's little bottom to think about jumping on her. To get you one of them crow cards, why it's cheap, baby. This thing will start getting closer to $1 this cycle, so think about that. It allows you to get one of those cards and the benefits with it. I would throw my link up, but there is in the description if you die-hard supporter and want to use it. You can get $25. But that's not the reason I'm talking about it. I'm talking about it because through experience, this one goes up, baby. And you get benefits, and you get a card, a debit card. Makes it easier to do something with your crypto profits, and maybe a reason to actually take profits. And this is where we're headed, people. Or even better, crypto's becoming mainstream. Get used to it. It's going to keep on. Crow's going to be right in there. They're going to tokenize stocks. They're set up. They're going to do something big. Is that a bottom? Note to self. I need to go over to my Cosmos wallet. I've got a little separate whole little thing playing that ecosystem. Do some crow. You want to see that. You never look at your list. Never do. Let me come to the chat and see what you guys are. Elon S says the music is fire, bro. Thank you very much. Most of it's available on Spotify. Some of this is not. Elon S says that's real talk. Great talk. Where do you see it realistically? Hopefully I addressed that because I don't know how to go back into context. I really think it's going to be a big global. I think there's something crazy coming from XRP, and that's why Trump named it first. They've always said that, you know. She's been beaten down for so long, everybody started hating on it. 5 to 7 by April, possibly. I will no longer doubt it. That's a lot of tokens, though. Jim Dender says high volatility can sweep you. We're going to see lots of volatility. Been on the receiving side in plenty times. News can too. It can. Sicario, how's it going, man? Took a break. Hard to walk away with my money until we look bullish. Well, I bought back on Friday. Time to get weird. I'm glad you're back, brother. I think we're caught up with most of the chat, aren't we? Let me see. I saw a request down here. Let me see if I can come down to it. What was it? Doge. How's Doge looking? Doge is often said to be a good indicator when the bull run is getting ready to bull. It kind of moves. A lot of times it moves before Bitcoin. It's just got that reputation. So it's a good one to monitor. And she's got a breakout finally. After getting down, how low did you get? 18 cents? Let's clear out Doge. I know my charts look, they're messy. They're messy because I used them. Bearish slips. She's going to struggle. She's still struggling. But look, when we talk about things in threes, and we talk about three sections like on the Fibonacci and things like that. Well, that's why the post-it notes never work for me. But look, you got that's a little bit better. But you got these three little zones here, 3 levels, if you will. And that's on the 4 hour. We zoom out, and so I mean, what are you talking about, Road Dog? They ran everybody up on Doge, 48 cents. Distribution. Always going higher, but just not really, not breaking out. Just going a little higher, coming back. Still higher highs and higher lows, which is true until the day that it's not. This is what we look for at the tops instead of chasing. And so, okay, higher high. I mean, it's still technically good, but it's a rising pattern, and those are bearish. Any rising channels, but yet you always get somebody trying to force a pattern that's not there, like it's an ascending triangle to the upside. It's not there. Candle bodies say no, it's a rising channel, and that's bearish. But regardless, you got the trend line that would save you. You didn't even get a bearish retest. Sometimes you get that. You didn't get it. These are what we need to look for now when other coins are, this is where we are on them, a lot of them, right? We're at an area of resistance. Then break down. Okay, after the parabolic move and all that, and you had three levels down. Look, we're making higher highs and higher low. We're going to the upside, and we could play it and look for it, but she still didn't ever make another higher high. Instead, she broke another trend line. And that would have been a hard pill to swallow, the hard clue to take. They came in, bearishly retested it, bearish retest, come back, couldn't get back above it, and then dropped again. But it was 3 levels down, and with a big move like that, what goes up is going to come down and reaccumulate. This is what I call down and sideways. Especially learn my lesson the hard way. Any big parabolic move where it starts curving, yeah, don't stop. Make sure you're getting paid, because when it stops, down and sideways, every time. But now we are in the third leg. We are at the bottoms. This should be the bottoms for Doge. This is when you want to start planning for the next parabolic move, because it will come. It may not be the perfect time, but if you're DCNAing or just kind of build a small bag, you're definitely at some areas, but doesn't mean she ain't going to drop lower. I'm just telling you right now. You might see 16 cents out of Doge if it doesn't start taking off. And she's got some stuff to work on. I think we're going to be coming up in this range between 23 and 33. Try to see if we can fight through there. If we can reclaim this, that's what I'd look for. Probably some bullish divergence here, right? You got a little bit of bullish divergence, but I don't think it's enough to just blast us just yet. So does that mean if we're using Doge as an indicator for this bull run, is it ready to pop off? I'm not seeing what I need to see there. I think this is a good representation of what we're in. And it also just kind of iterates what we just said about coming up with about 33 cents. 0.5 Fibonacci 200 moving average right there. So, but you can play this range and get ready. And if in case it does come down here, you can have some dry powder or a plan. Playing the little ranges that we're given here, because we should be close to, we're in the bottom range, we're in the lower thirds, if you will.
Met her at a blockchain party, she wore a Bitcoin necklace.
I think it looks promising. Let's take a look over here. This is what everybody buying, chasing. Uh-oh.
Now that's a crypto fling. You don't really love me, you just love my crypto.
This is Ave. I like this one. But she went parabolic. Parabolical. We got one thing. There might be 3 stages down on this one. Could happen. Ribbon flip right here. Big move. Nice rounded shape coming back. Man, if you ain't getting an Ave, you're missing a good chance. This one's going to take off. This one's going to fly. I mean, my personal opinion, this is one I'm making sure I'm in this one. Overall, you still got nice rounding. This one, I mean, we're going to see over $1,000 Ave. It's 200 right now. Right now it's at a 618. Good for support. If she comes down to 140, jump on it, especially there. And where we are now. Need some road dog in her. Maybe I'll find one in a cyber cafe with no pain in her eyes, just loving her array. No fake. If we look at the Fibonacci the way we do to kind of gauge the health and swing high to swing low, tell me where price is going to go. She hadn't really hit 432 yet. Still on the radar. Still should happen. She came back to retest this guy. Take you to the moon, but I ain't buying her. Ponzi loves my bubble to crew. And this is where you need to get some, in my personal opinion, if you're trying to get it. Came back to retest the breakout area of the 382 Fibonacci. Got out of that zone, come back, retest it, and now we can start looking for more up dip. We'll be looking for $538 and $500 and $600 out of this. On our way, possibly up to about 900 or 843. It sounds crazy right now. Sounds totally bonkers right now. Might get shot down at 432 for a minute. Might make a cupping handy there. Who knows what it's going to do? Might have to go through some kind of reaccumulation there before it breaks out. Or maybe above it between this and this. You know, there's lots of things that can be happening here. This is a common thing that will zone in through here. Make its little boxy area. So I like this one. I like this, the longer term strategy to get some of this so you can make some good gains. A nice solid project, and that's just the start of it. 100%, 165%. That gives you a chance to moonbag it. That's why we want to get them at the bottoms or as close as we can, if it makes sense on the charts, so we can moonbag them. 200%. She'll be a slow gainer, but she'll be a solid gainer. And she won't be a rug pull like the meme coins. Just saying. Elon, that says Doge needs to pump. What makes you think of what's 1,000? Why do you think of 1,000? Well, not for Doge. What are we talking about? For Aave? What makes me think that Aave would go to a... Is that what we're talking about? I do think the Aave could. Definitely do. She got up as high as 667 last time, and this time, this is her time to shine. Borrowing lending program protocol with Ethereum. I think they're doing some cross-chain stuff now. She's a big... I think we're talking about the same thing. Let me come back to the chat. Bro, where do you make these songs? I use AI song generator. .io. Why Aave? Oh, I think I just answered that because that's where the big money has been looking for a long time. There's some big players behind it. And we went over there a little earlier. Here's some other reasons why Aave. It's World Liberty Finance. They're concentrating on buying that. They are also doing all that DeFi stuff. It's a DeFi play. It's one of the biggest ones out there on Ethereum. It and Link, they're being bought. That's one reason. So on Coinbase's top 50 index, it's also on the Grayscale Trust. What else? What other group are we into here for Aave? That's it. It's not a Made in USA project, so we don't get that tax benefit or whatever. But there's more good going on for the not. So I think it's a solid. That and MakerDAO too. I think that's a good one. MakerDAO is supposed to have a big buyout thing, where they'll take their proceeds and just keep buying their coins back. So it's already in short supply. I think they got really good tokenomics. I don't think that this doesn't have trillions or billions of coins. I don't believe. Oh snap! There's my thing. That's the wrong thing to go to here. I mean, some people will look at this as a boomer play, but I mean, do you want to make gains or something that's going? I mean, if there's going to be the ones that are going to really be strong and make new all-time highs. I mean, for real, you need to at least have something like this in your portfolio, in my personal opinion. There are a total maximum supply of 1 million of this coins. Do you see why we're at 1,500 on it? Do you see how in short supply that this one could actually go? Could even see. I mean, it sounds crazy now, but what if you do see a 10x just from here? This is one that could happen because this is where big money is looking. And this is Maker. This is not it. Was that the market cap or something? Did I do that wrong? Oh, come on. MK. Something's not. Oh, yeah. I'm thinking I'm in dollars. I didn't see the comma. I thought it was a decimal or something. So she's been up to her all-time high was 6,000. This one's got a chance to actually do a new all-time high. I mean, get a good new all-time high. And I've got targets as of 7,000, 5,000 just to play through here. But the fact that the reason that it's having such appeal now is because that they did vote to start buying back the tokens, and so with that low supply, they're going to keep buying it back and buying it back. That's going to push price up. So, I mean, she could get some gains quicker than not, and you can moonbag quicker than not. And then what? You got a solid project, moonbag. Take that money and go degen with it. Take the collateral you pulled out and go degen and do something else. Just some ideas, just to, you need something that's actually going to build some wealth for you through the cycle rather than just kind of. just sharing out some stuff. All All right. So let's. What time have we? We've been going for an hour and 40 minutes. Bitcoin, let's check in on you, baby. How you doing? Are you racing toward 100,000 as we speak? Hell no, you got rejected up here. At an area, it should get rejected. Flag to the upside is not what you want to look for. Some people will be calling for, some people are looking. That's legit for a inverted cup and handle idea. Not the strongest play, personally. It's not. It can come back up here, and then we can do a triple top. Some people might look at that as a head and shoulders. I'll call that close enough. I'm not going to bitch about it. Biggest thing up here, even on the smaller term time frame, the 6 minute, ribbons are flipping, man. 50s crossed, all your moving averages are coming down. So she needs to take a breather. Our area is 80, 89, 87, right through here, that little area there on this particular chart. We had it spelled out on another one. And then this is the strategy that we were talking about earlier. Pulling the fibs, and then these levels, baby. Actually, we got a different one now. We didn't do it on this particular chart. Swing high or swing low to swing high. Tell me where I need to buy. This is where we form our strategy. We're going to see her come down. Most notably, 88. And look to the left. That's also a support area. Might hold, might. But this pattern, if you're a pattern trader, this pattern broke out. This one formed because that's how they work. One pattern leads to another one. This inverted head and shoulder, or the JJ uterus pattern right here, broke out, but it also comes back because it can't get away from that sweet poontang. You got to come back and get you one more taste of it down here about 86. Sorry to be crass, but that way it'll stick in your mind to remind you. Retest coming back down here for this of that level. More than likely to happen. More likely than not to happen. Trend line to help us stay one. Maybe we can hold this trend line. Can. That's a good sign. Let's keep that idea. Maybe we'll bounce off that trend line. Neat. That would be better than breaking it. Nice little ribbon flipping and happen here on the 6 minute. That's bullish, but we come back before we go up higher is what it looks like. One scenario is we come back to 88, and then we pop up. We hit over 100,000. Let me say that one more time. This is a very possible real scenario that we might actually be seeing playing out. Rejected back to the 382. Catch there. Maybe it'll start looking more like a flag or something to the upside. But bouncing there, then we can start working to 100,000. Try to get maybe that higher high that we're looking for as we plan for what comes after that with the next higher low. We're trying to plan ahead here in the most reasonable way so that we don't get left behind when the day comes. The Bitcoin does do what everybody's hoping it's doing right now and just blast into the moon tomorrow. Charts say we'll probably have some better. We still got some places we can get in. Okay. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Stop behind those green candles. You need to be selling those green candles, baby. Flip the script. You're on the right side of it. You got a chance. Let's get our heads on straight and let's go make this money this cycle. This is your chance. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Let's go listen to some music. Sean? Hi, babe. Thank you.
Baby, please don't stack my fears. yesterday. I thought my profits were here to stay. Like Superman, up, up and away. Oh, I remember yesterday. Suddenly, my funds half of what they used to be. I took too much leverage like a newbie. Oh, I remember yesterday. Why I sold too low, I don't know, I couldn't say. I didn't know how far it could go. How I long for yesterday. Yesterday, crypto dreams were just a trade away. Now I'm stuck with losses every day. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Why I chased that dip, I don't get it, went astray. I overplayed my hand in this game. How I miss my yesterday. Yesterday. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Yesterday. Oh, I believe in yesterday.
Hey, crypto, na-na, digital gold in my hands, na-na-na. Crypto, na-na, hey, blockchain's the vibe, understand, na-na-na, na-na-na-na. I met a miner down in Silicon Bay. He says Satoshi's go still leads the way. I tossed my dollars, jumped into the trade. Now every hash is how I get paid. The charts were red, but I held tight, dreaming of Lambos in the moonlit night. From zero to hero, while it's my throne. Decentralized life, I'm never all alone. Crypto, ooh, na-na, half my funds are locked in blockchain, na-na. I took a chance on Bitcoin, now I'm stacked, na-na. Can't stop this wallet, no, ooh, na-na. Crypto, ooh, na-na, traded fiat for some ether, na-na. Holding tight through dips, I'm never flat, na-na. This ledger's mine, oh yes, ooh, na-na. NFTs flashing, I'm buying the art. Gas fees are stealing a piece of my heart. NFTs flashing, I'm buying the art. Gas fees are stealing a piece of my heart. Crypto, ooh, na-na, half my funds are locked in blockchain, na-na. I took a chance on Bitcoin, now I'm stacked, na-na. Can't stop this wallet, no, ooh, na-na. Crypto, ooh, na-na, traded fiat for some ether, na-na. Holding tight through dips, I'm never flat, na-na. This ledger's mine, oh yes, ooh, na-na. NFTs flashing, I'm buying the art. Gas fees are stealing a piece of my heart. Ooh, baby, your crypto brella. Ooh, baby, you're stacking, fella. Woo! I'm a hood survivor, born with a hustle bite. Crypto's my cover, shielding through the fight. Mean coins hit fast, scams in they gleam. Buy my trash, they blast, tore my dream. Lost my last dime, rent's knocking my door. Lights out in time, scam shook my core. News lit 'em up, jails their new stay. Flip to sad to shine, bull runs my play. Yeah, when the charts crash low and the scammers glow, ooh, you've got my back, my crypto brella. When the bears run wild and the pumps subside, ooh, I'm your ride, your crypto brella. Brella, 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 crypto brella, value stacks my game. Pumped his junk, then jerk left me in shame. FOMO's cruelties drained my last dime. Gas fee squeeze, stalled my climb. But I held tight, flipped a dip to glow. Sats in my sight, turned a scam to woe. Markets my pulse, coins my shield of grace. Bull runs my force, scammers lose their place. Yeah, when the charts crash low and the scammers glow, you've got my back, my crypto umbrella. When the bears run wild and the pumps subside, I'm your ride, your crypto umbrella. Bella, 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 crypto umbrella, bella, 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 crypto umbrella, Oh, I sank deep, felt the scam's cruel rain. Ooh yeah, now I stack sweet. Bull runs my refrain. Yeah, yeah. Crypto's my spark, my shield, my flame. Ooh, bull runs my heart, calling my name. Woo! Ride through the storm, go through the strain. Ooh, crypto umbrella's my game. When the charts crash low and the scans look low, you've got my back, my crypto umbrella. When the bears run wild and the pumps subside, I'm your ride, your crypto umbrella. Bella, 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 crypto umbrella. Bella, 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 crypto umbrella. Ooh, yeah, crypto umbrella's mine. Ooh, yeah, rising through the grind. Crypto umbrella,
Ooh, yeah, crypto island moon. Ooh, yeah, swaying to my tune.
Island roamer, born where the trade winds sigh. Crypto's murmur, neath the coconut sky. Meme scams that beg my stack, left me drifting free. Lost my one true track, bull run sailed from me. Yeah. When you lose your one and only, ooh, island breeze heals the lonely. Yeah, yeah. Crypto island moon, swaying soft and slow. My snow lights my road where the memories go. Crypto island moon, moon, moon. Oh, scam man grinned. Monyo moon's my play. Pushed his junk to win, sailed my hopes away. FOMO's soft hum drained my last thin dime. Gas fees come, stalled my time. Yeah. When you lose your one and only, ooh, island breeze heals the lonely. Yeah, yeah. Crypto island moon, swaying soft and slow. Nemo lights my road where the memories go. Crypto island moon, moon, moon. Oh, oh. I sank in dusk, felt the scam soft sting. Ooh, yeah. Now I glide with trust. Bull runs my wing. Yeah, yeah. Steel drums hum, I spark my tune. Ooh, crypto's my glow neath the island moon. Woo! When you lose your one and only, ooh, island breeze heals the lonely. Yeah, yeah. Crypto island moon, swaying soft and slow. Nemo lights my road where the memories go. Crypto island moon, moon, moon. Oh, ooh, yeah. Crypto island moon. Ooh, yeah. Swaying to my tune. Crypto island moon. Oh. Ooh, crypto island moon, Ooh, yeah, swaying to my tune. Ooh, crypto island moon. Ooh.
in my hands, na na na.
Crypto, na 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 na. Crypto, ooh na na.
Hey, blockchain's a vibe, understand, na na na.
I met a miner down in Silicon Bay. He said Satoshi's go still leads the way. I tossed my dollars, jumped into the trade. Now every hash is how I get paid. The charts were red, but I held tight. Dreaming of Lambos in the moonlit night. From zero to hero, wallet's my throne. Decentralized life, I'm never alone. Crypto, ooh na na. Half my funds are locked in blockchain, na na. I took a chance on Bitcoin, now I'm stacked, na na. Can't stop this wallet, no, ooh na na. Crypto, ooh na na. Traded fiat for some ether, na na. Tight through dips, I'm not flat, nah, nah. Holding tight through dips, I'm never flat, nah, nah. This ledge is mine, oh yes, oh nah, nah. NFTs flashing, I'm buying the art. Gas fees are stealing a piece of my heart. I met a miner down in Silicon Bay. Satoshi's go still leads the way. I tossed my dollars, jumped into the trade. Now every hash is how I get paid. The charts were red, but I held tight. Dreaming of Lambos in the moonlit night. From zero to hero, wallets my throne. Decentralized life, I'm never alone. Crypto, ooh na na. Half my funds are locked in blockchain, na na. I took a chance on Bitcoin, now I'm stacked, na na. Can't stop this wallet, no, ooh na na. Crypto, ooh na na. Traded fiat for some ether, na na.